let's jump into our worst of the week.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was-
Nah.
Come on.
DG, Dillon Gabriel. He played relatively well until 8 of 9, to start the game, and then he had a pick six, and then he had a fumble. It's preseason, so I don't really care about all that. What I do care about, though, is what he said in the post-game conference when he mentioned entertainers and being a competitor. While I don't necessarily think he intended it in the way that a lot of Shedeur supporters are interpreting it to be, I do think that just terrible word choice, because when he's in the position that he's in, everything he says, everything he does will be heavily scrutinized.
Yes.
Because he is the guy that roster probably likes the least. Most of the black players, and I don't know about any of the other ones, but from what I've seen, they all really mess with Shedeur. And when you come out and say something that could be intended as a shot at him, then that's not going to go over well, especially if this guy gets cut and you're left on the roster. That could be an issue. So whether he intended to say it, whether he didn't, it don't matter. The fact that only matters is that the words were said, and he tried to clean it up, but the damage was already done. And I don't know what, because I had YouTube on, and Nightcap just kind of was one of the autoplays, and Shannon not trying to hear it. He thinks this definitely was a shot at him. But I like what Chad said. What Ocho said is that he just didn't have media training. So Ocho took a more biased, more neutral approach to it. But either way it go, man. Dillon, DG, you got to be careful with what you say, bro. Because hey, man, them boys, they not messing with you on that team, man.
No. Yeah, first of all, nobody in their right mind should believe that this is not a swipe at Shedeur. Like, I'm not buying that. That's just like some innocuous comment. It
don't make sense. But it don't make sense.
It doesn't make sense because what else could you be talking about? Like, who else are you referring to? Like, what y'all got some Harlem Globetrotters on the team? Where you got some AFL guy who's getting a lot of hype? No, you have Shedeur Sanders, who everyone's hyping up. And I'm gonna be real with you. I don't have an issue with it if he was saying that's what I was doing. Like, yo, like, stand on it though. Don't like pussyfoot around and be like, oh yeah, no, let me clarify. No, like, and of course he's not going to do this, but it's like I miss a certain level of like dog in certain athletes to be like, yeah, bro, no, like, this is a competition. I mean, I'm here to compete. Some people are here to, you know what I'm saying, like, just boost their brand and shit is essentially what he said. And I'm here to be a competitor. Stand on it. But, I get that for the sake of the team and the continuity, you can't come at another guy in your QB room. But I respect it. If you feel like Shedeur is just an entertainer and he's just a clown, then it's like, all right, bro. Like, the same way that I think Shedeur should look at you like, nigga, I'm better than you, and you ain't done shit in college anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all for it. Just stand on what you're saying.
Right.
But yeah. Well, he's learning. Yeah, shit, he's learning. That's the third turnover he had, and that was in the media. So shit, I'd be no comment. So anyway, DG, that's who I have for my worst of the week, because boy, he set off a